What's up, YouTube? Today I have a very special guest. He's the Impact World Champion. He's defending it at Sacrifice against Heath. Yo, it's Moose. What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well. I mean, dude, you are the world champion of Impact Wrestling right now. I can't believe I get the opportunity to talk to you. You have a really big match coming up this Saturday. I know we're recording about a week before, but against Heath for the Impact World title. It's going to be in Louisville, Kentucky at the Old Forester Paris Town Hall. What's your thoughts going into this big match?
Um, it's business as usual, man. That's the thing. I don't look at any matches as a huge match anymore. I just look at them as going to work as a match, and I don't let the moment get too big. I kind of like I put every moment normal as uh, as normal as possible, and I let the guys who I'm facing make it a big moment because that's to my advantage. There's no pressure. I don't get nervous, and because the reason that is because I don't make anything too big. And I got that. That's something I learned from Bill Belichick. Make everything business as usual. Like you've done every rep, you've seen every formation, you've seen every blitz, you've seen every defense. So you're going in not not getting anything you haven't seen before, not expecting anything new. So this Saturday against Heath, I'm sure he's gonna bring a game plan that I've seen thousands of times before, and I'm not looking at this as a big match. I'm looking at just another world title match, something I've done so many times, something that I've been successful doing so many times. So, but I'm sure for him it's a huge match for him. So the pressure is on him. That's not on me.
Definitely. And you guys have met before in the ring. So you talked about a game plan. What do you think his game plan will be to actually beat you in this match? Because, good chance he probably won't. But how do you think he's going to try to beat you?
Um, there's a bunch of ways. I don't think he's gonna want to go make it rough because that's my style. So I guess since he's the smaller out the both of us, he's probably gonna try to make it a longer match, thinking that I'm gonna blow up, kind of maybe to work on my cardio. But one thing is he doesn't realize that in our whole roster, I probably have the best stamina in the whole roster because of some of the training that I put myself through. So um, I have no idea what he's gonna do, but I'm gonna be prepared for everything. So and I've seen everything. So 2, 3 minutes into the match, I'm gonna realize what he's gonna do, and then it's gonna be kind of like a punch counter punch kind of match.
I like that. I like that. And you're talking about your training. What kind of conditioning do you do? Because you're a very big man, but you move very, very quickly.
Oh, I do some insane conditioning, like um 30-second sprints on the Stairmaster and 30-second sprints, 30 seconds break, 30 seconds, and I'll do like 30 of them. Or sometimes I'll do 1 minute as fast as you can on elliptical and then 30 seconds rest or you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'll do like 20 of those. So and I do this every day. So my cardio is usually very, very great, and I usually don't blow up at all in the ring. Um,
I believe it. I believe it. And looking at like so far, like the guys you defeated so far, defending world title and just winning matches in general, Impact Wrestling, who does Moose need to defeat to make his Impact title reign one of the greatest of all time?
I don't think my title reign is based on who I beat. I just think it's just more than that. It's what I is some of the promos I've cut. The outside viewers noticing what I'm doing, or then you got to include some of the people I've wrestled. So the how good the matches has been that I've put on. So it's based on more things than just who I beat. But I think he is going to be another great competitor once I beat him. Um, this Saturday coming up, or next Saturday, I'm sorry. Once I beat him, That will be another great addition to the list of people that I beat to retain my world title. And if I'm not mistaken, after I beat Heath, this would be title. This would be what, my 7th title defense or my 6th title defense. More 7. I want to say 7, whatever the number is. Who cares? But yeah, I just got to keep doing what I do. And
that's amazing. And like to see like on top of like the Impact roster right now, such a stacked roster, just looking at everyone that's a part of it. And there's a lot of guys that are invading right now that are currently on television with Honor No More and Jay Lethal, or Jay White, I should say. Would you actually want to get in a ring with one of those guys who's currently invading into Impact Wrestling? Because they're technically is still a part of the roster in some way, and they might be gutting out for your championship.
Yeah, well, that's a question you have to ask them. They should want to get in the ring with me. I don't have to get in the ring with anybody. I'm the Impact World Champion. That's a question you need to ask them. Do they want to get into the ring with me? And I'm sure they do, because everybody wants to be champion, right? So, yeah, but to answer your question, it doesn't matter who I get in the ring with. You know what I'm saying? I'm the star of the match. So I'm the guy those guys want to square off with. So we'll see what happens.
Definitely. And like you've been defending that title just outside of Impact Wrestling as well, and all these like independent shows and whatnot. What's been some of your favorite places to go far to defend your championship, and what places do you want to go and defend it as well?
There's been a lot of, there's so many great indie shows out there, man. I know GCW is doing great at the moment. And I would love to defend my title at a GCW show. I would like to be a part of that madness that they got going on over there. So I don't know who runs it, but if they listen to this podcast, hit me up. Let's talk business. I would like to come whoop somebody's ass on your show.
Definitely, that would be Brett Lauderdale. So hopefully, if he does watch this, that would be a great opportunity to see you get in there with some guys from GCW. But also talking about like we've been doing in Impact Wrestling, you've also been doing a lot of stuff way before just wrestling. You're in NFL, you're playing football, and we talked about this a little bit before we started recording, that we both went to the same high school. Now I graduated some years after you graduated, but we both went to DeMatha. When you were in high school, were you still dreaming about being a pro wrestler at that time, or was it just mainly focusing on like football?
Oh no, I wanted to be a pro wrestler. I've always wanted to be a pro wrestler since I was like 10 years old. I know I damn used to watch it all the fucking time, so I was a huge fan of it. But as of right, then I got into football, and then I didn't realize I was going to be as good as I was, and that took me to a whole different journey. So, but I'm back doing what I love to do, and that's professional wrestling.
Was there like a certain moment while you were playing football, you're like, you know what, I think it's time to just like hang up the cleats and get on some wrestling boots?
Yeah, and that's why I gave it up, because it was one of those things where I was like, you know what, it's time for me to hang up the cleats and put on the wrestling boots.
Definitely. And like looking at like what happened last month with Mickie James joining the Women's Royal Rumble, I know you were very, very loud on social media, and a lot of people were talking about wanting to see you versus Roman Reigns. Is there another world champion in wrestling right now that you actually want to go toe to toe with?
There's a bunch of them out there, but I'll be quite honest. I don't want to do the whole belt collector thing, because it's been done and it's been overdone, and it's not a big deal. I'd rather just be the champion of one company and hold that title strong and make that title the most important thing in my livelihood and in my world. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough. And like one of my last questions for you, Moose, is that you resigned with Impact Wrestling. It was a very big deal. Everyone, I'm very happy to see you still in Impact Wrestling. Clearly, it's been paying off. What was like your reasons of wanting to sign and stay in Impact Wrestling? Was it to be the world champion, or is there like a bigger purpose of you staying in Impact Wrestling right now?
It was just a few goals, world champion being one of them, or things I wanted to do before my time here was done. I've never been an X-Division champion. That's another thing I would like to do once before my time is over. But as of right now, I'm the world champion, and we'll see where that goes. We'll see how long I'll keep it for. We'll see who's be the guy that they thrown me, if there is a guy.
Definitely, Moose. My last thing is, what's your message for Heath going into Sacrifice this Saturday? Because by the time this goes up, it'll be this Saturday.
I I don't do a lot of talking, so Heath already knows who I am and what I do. The track rate, I have a great resume, so no message wrong. Just I guess be ready because you know damn well I will.
Love to see that. It sounds very, very violent. But Moose, where can I find you on social media?
My Instagram is Moose Nation 69, and my Twitter is the Moose Nation.
Awesome, guys. Impact Wrestling Sacrifice is going to be this Saturday, March 5th in Louisville, Kentucky. You can get your tickets on impactwrestling.com and the Louisville area. Moose, thank you for coming on today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And guys, make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe. And we're out.
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a muscle man Malcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze.